Okay, so we got to see Netero's ability. So after all these years of training, we finally see the fruits of his labor. We saw like these what's it called? Guanyin Bodhisattva. Sorry, forgive me if I'm not pronouncing it right. But it's like this Buddha thing, sort of like similar to Hashirama's wooden summoning Susanoo thingy that he used in fighting Madara in Naruto's flashback. So yeah. So this Buddha-like thing has a lot of hands, all the more to slap you with, basically. And we can safely assume that this is one of the hands was what he used in slapping Pito a few episodes back. And yeah, it's a pretty sick technique. Whenever he makes like a hand gesture, the thing sort of like mimics it. It sounds like a Susanoo kind of thing, but I like to liken it to Susanoo, but whatever, you get what I mean. He controls it with hand gestures. Sound like a Wii U kind of game thing, with his hands as the controller or the move button or whatever you want to say. So yeah, it's pretty sick technique. It's pretty awesome. It's just right now he's not looking so awesome because he's using it against Meruem, and Meruem is making it look like piece of shit, like it's useless. But we know it's not useless because he used the same technique before, not even the full-fledged technique. He used to have use one of the hands against Royal Guard and we saw what that did. So yeah, it's not a bad technique, but against Meruem it's like everything else is just obsolete. Bring the fucking, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. And I feel so sorry for Netero. Now this is why I feel sorry for Netero. Picture yourself, you're the chairman of the Hunter Association. You're like this boss. You're supposed to be like the top dog, yeah? You're supposed to be like the sort of like among the hunters. You're the man, and then you come to this little motherfucker, this cocky little arrogant fuck. It's not even the king is not even a year old. You spent years over the years mastering your slapping skills, your martial, your nen and everything, and then the first thing this guy says when when he looks at you is, dude, why are you fighting me? You have no chance of beating me. Why are you so eager to die? Do you really crave death that much? Basically. And Netero is like, huh? The fuck? Do I really look weak to you? Does my appearance make you feel like you're gonna defeat me, that you shouldn't judge by appearance? And Meruem goes like, nah, man, I know you're strong. I know you're good, but and it's because you're strong. That's how I know that that I can kick your ass and that you have no chance. From your experience, you can clearly measure it up and know that I'll win your ass, basically. And it's like, yeah, why are you fighting? It's just funny because if I was Netero, I would be really pissed off. Well, he was pissed off, which is why he responded with the Guanyin thing and tried to attack Meruem. And Meruem still has given this speech about he's trying to sort of justify what he's doing. Is like, yo, you come here to fight for the human race, but here's the thing, what I'm doing is actually for the human race. Over the course of my few days alive, I have realized that human beings, strength comes in various natures. People are strong in different ways. There are different kinds of strength. You can be book strength or intelligence, whatever, you know what I mean? Komoge is intelligent, this guy is physically strong, there are different kinds of strengths. And he realizes that before he used to look at humans like livestock, the way we see meat. That's how he looked at humans before, but he actually says some human beings are actually worth saving and should not be killed, and then some others are just waste of space, basically. And after seeing people like Netero and Komoge, he has come to realize that yeah, he can actually help the human race. He wants to create a world where everyone is sort of equal. And on paper that may sound good, but this is what I got from it, and this is what I think Netero also got from it. He's gonna basically save all of those humans he thinks are worthy to live, basically people who he thinks are strong enough to live. By strong, I don't mean physically strong, just sort of people who sort of serve a purpose, like Komoge, Netero, and other eligible, good, human beings that he considers to be strong. He wants to create that kind of world. So it's sort of like a forced natural selection. That's his idea of equality. He wants to weed out the wastes, those weak ones sitting as leaders, ordering the strong people. It doesn't make sense to him. It's like, this world is fucked up. They're so-called kings and shit. They're not even worth anything. They don't do shit. And Meruem thinks he's being like, this wise leader, this king saying all of this shit, but Netero could see it for what it is. It's just a conflicted human being. Oh, well, not conflicted being, let me just put it like that. Because both sides of him are conflicting. The tyrant side, like, the beast side, the ant side, and the human side. And he's trying to find sort of like a balance. But Netero knows that, yeah, this isn't going to work. Like, at the end of the day, you don't really know which one is dominating, and, this doesn't really work for me. Plus, I don't really think like I will be able to like live with myself if I get saved and you end up killing like a bunch of humans because of your so-called pursuit of equality. So it's like, yeah, we gotta duke it out. First attack lands on Meruem. Bam! Meruem is like, I'm just gonna dust your shoulder off a little bit, nothing. It bled a little bit, but that's basically nothing. You saw what the attack did to P2. And, compared to what he did to P2, that was really nothing. Point blank range, you didn't see coming. He had no protection, no nen. He had no nen on. Think back a few episodes in Hunter x Hunter, earlier episodes, when Biscuit Kruger attacked Gon, and Gon kind of let his nen down a little bit. Not like he took it off, just a little bit. See what happened to Gon. And that was, without nen, you were basically, this dude. Do you know how durable you must be for you to get attacked by like one of the strongest hunters in the Hunter universe? You have to be fucking durable, like Juggernaut, like freaking. I don't know. I don't know. Like honestly, I think Meruem knows like this battle is over. I think Meruem knows like he can beat. Sorry, I think Netero knows that he can beat Meruem, but I don't know what his end game is right now because he's. I don't know. I guess he just wants to fight, like just test his strength against the king because he knows like the king is a worthy opponent. That's just my theory for it all. And yeah, like after all said and done, he couldn't even get a rise out of Meruem. Like according to Naruto, he said like the anger he felt is sort of like similar to a kid throwing a tantrum, and that was enough to scare Netero, make Netero back down. Someone who said he wouldn't back down. All Meruem had to do was push the hands apart and Netero back down. Like, did you see that shit? Like, no, I don't know. I don't see any hope for Netero right now. But Hunter x Hunter. So let's see how it goes. And yeah, that's basically it, man. I don't know. This is gonna be fun. Like, this is gonna be fun. This is all what we've all been waiting for. And finally, it's here. Netero versus Meruem. He finally got Meruem to stand up and actually try to fight by giving him an ultimatum. Is that what they call it? Yeah, whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching my review up to this point. It's a pretty long review, so I really appreciate it if you watched up to this point. And if you like the review, please leave a like, and see you next time. Thanks.